Like and subscribe to HomieALG, or I'll send you to another dimension.
HomieALG. Pro these niggas with a diss track. HomieALG. HomieALG. Home, shoot Joe's bad. Homie, say something to make these bitches mad. HomieALG. HomieALG. The man with the long BBC. And we gon' keep this fucking shit on repeat. HomieALG. The man with the long BBC. And we gon' keep this fucking shit on repeat. Who spit that toxic shit the best? Turn these hoes to ghosts. HomieALG, and he does the most. HomieALG, and he does the most. HomieALG. Who spit that toxic shit the best? Turn these hoes to ghosts. HomieALG, and he does the most. HomieALG, and he does the most.
I didn't change my mind. Wow, you guys went through a lot of rabbit holes here. It's so
A lot of them.
so I didn't really know what's to comment on. But what I did want to comment on is I heard Lovely, right? That's your name, Lovely. I heard her say that, if you know that if you knowingly know that you're not gonna invest any of your time into this man past this date, right? And he's trying to send you money and do all these things, you should probably decline it because you know that you're not going to do anything past that dinner, right? Past that trip, past whatever. Like you shouldn't be, because that does add a string. Like low key, the gifts that you accept are the string initially, right? Because the more he gives and the more that you accept, the more that you're going to have to do. And if you're not willing to do those things, then you should decline it. I received a Cartier bracelet. I didn't know it was a Cartier bracelet. My homegirl told me it was a Cartier bracelet. She told me how much the shit was worth. I gave that shit back.
Why?
Okay? Because I didn't want the responsibilities that came along with it, because I don't like you. I like you for a good time. We're not even schmexing. We're not even smashing. Okay. You took me to a nice restaurant. We had a nice stroll on the park, did some window shopping because we were just so happy at the outlet mall, right? And we held hands. We shared a kiss at the end of the night. There was no smashing. I knew from there.
Lying her motherfucking ass off, boy. I wanted to call her a liar so motherfucking bad, but I was trying to be good this time around. You hear me? Lying her ass off already.
I may not take it that far with this guy. So when I tell you I'm not gonna take it that far with you, or I'm not really, interested in building a relationship with you, because I find myself being honest. I don't want to keep wasting your time. I don't want to waste my time. You thought it was smart to go out and buy me a Cartier bracelet. Okay.
You never
I
had the friend zone?
I took the bracelet out of complete shock. And it was like 15 minutes. I said, "Girl, look at what he gave me." She said, "Girl, do you know what that is?" I said, "No, I don't." And I said, "But it's cute." And she said, "Girl, that bracelet costs about $500." I went outside and gave that motherfucking bracelet back.
You never
Why
had a
did you
friend zone?
Why did you accept it though? No, so this thing
But she didn't know the value. She didn't know the value of the ring.
What made him give it though?
Oh, why? But what made him give it?
I don't know. I don't know
that part.
I don't know what made him give it after we had already had the initial conversation of that. I didn't want to go past what we were doing, right? I was comfortable with us just being platonic, being what we were, right? I don't really know I think honestly, I think he had already had it. That's the only thing that I could think of, that he already had that bracelet. He was already.
The longer you let them talk, they start to tell on themselves. The longer you let them talk, they will tell on themselves. You ain't even got to try to really pry it out of them. Just let them talk. And just remember everything that they said and then organize that information as you see fit.
planning to give it to me. What he wasn't expecting was for us to have that initial conversation of me not wanting to take it past what it was. Why did I take it? I was young. I was like 23. I had never received anything like that from a man before. I just took it. I was just like, I was stunned. I was like, oh my God. And I'm not gonna lie to you. It definitely went to my head like, oh shit, like I got this thing. Like, oh my God. I'm just being honest. Okay. I'm doing what most women don't like to do. Okay.
It went to her head that she got this nigga when she got that Cartier bracelet.
And because my status went from girlfriend to wife, so I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? So
That's neither here or there.
but my morals, like I literally came back to my senses when I had to realize if I take this motherfucking bracelet, knowing I ain't about to do nothing with this man, that's just not the karma I wanted. That's not how I was gonna find my husband, by doing shit like, one, I never operated like that in the first place. That's not the type of, woman I wanted to present myself as to men, where I'm like, you just a trick. Like I'm just taking gifts from you, right?
But you clearly had the friend zone.
Huh?
You clearly have a friend zone. You are accepting gifts and attention and all these things from men that you are not romantically attracted to.
No, you're not listening. I had never accepted anything from a man before that moment. I didn't want the responsibilities that came along with it, because I don't like you. I like you for a good time. We're not even. That was my first moment where a man was like, here is a gift. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, okay, I've been on dates. I went on dinners and
Right.
stuff,
So why
but
did you go on dates and dinners with him?
because we were just, I didn't want the responsibilities that came along with it, because I don't like you. I like you for a good time. We're not even just in a platonic.
Let's not forget, she just said when she got the bracelet at first, she was booked up like, yeah, I got this nigga. Yeah, woo. Now they was in a platonic situation. You hear me?
And before, I just took it. I was just like, I was stunned. I was like, oh my God. And I'm not gonna lie to you. It definitely went to my head like, oh shit, like I got this thing. Like, oh my God. I'm just being honest. In a platonic
Exactly, which is a friend zone. Which is a friend zone,
right?
I wasn't using him for anything. I didn't want the responsibilities that came along with it, because I don't like you. I like you for a good time. We're not even like,
Cinna, did you know he liked you? Did you know he liked you?
Yes, of course he did.
Yeah, I knew he liked me.
And he was doing that because
so there's the friend zone.
Hold on, wait. And I liked him too at one point, but it's I'm not gonna go through the whole thing, but it started to go left to where I was like, okay, maybe this is not gonna be a good fit for me because of, what you're dealing with, and I cut it off. And that's what I'm saying. I think he already had the bracelet. Like, it's not something, he left.
No.
But
so he gave you the bracelet. He gave you the bracelet to
but
try
I
to get
gave
you
it
back.
No,
I
know.
I don't know, because all I told him was, right, is, hey, I did apologize for taking the bracelet. I really did. I apologized to him for taking the bracelet. I told it, like, all this happened literally within 15 minutes. Okay.
So Cinna.
So I didn't sleep with the bracelet. I didn't sleep on the idea of keeping the bracelet. It was like, I took it.
Did you apologize for friend zoning him?
I was in the friend zone too.
Hold.
That's why I couldn't understand.
Ain't no nigga about to buy a Cartier bracelet for no bitch that he gon' friend zone. Ain't no nigga gonna be trying to take a chick out and pay for dates for a girl that he gon' friend zone. If I friend zone you, it's cause I really look at you as a friend, or I'm probably trying to get access to your other friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, the girl that you friend zone, you really would treat like your friend, but you not about to treat like a girlfriend. So Just pay attention to the inconsistencies.
To understand why the bracelet was even. We weren't giving each other gifts. He wasn't buying me stuff. I wasn't buying him stuff. That's why I was kind of confused.
So what were y'all doing together?
Hold on, Cinna. Hold on, Cinna.
Nothing.
Why
So
did y'all
like Ali? What? Just want to please. He said Ali. She's saying one second, Ali. She's saying we like we no. You said we like it.
Skipping the fact that I did not want to waste this man's time. I didn't want the responsibilities that came along with it because I don't like you. I like you for a good time. We're not even.
No, you said that you like each other once.
Fatty, but most women are not giving back gifts. Okay.
No.
Fatty, can you ask that question?
So she thinks she make herself different from everybody else because she gave it back. Babe, no, you're not different from everybody else because you're kind of giving off a message that tells women to not, you know what I'm saying, accept things or lead men on that they're not interested in. But you clearly was leading somebody on up until you realized he was going all the way in with it. You know what I'm saying? So like, you're a hypocrite like the rest of them. You know different. The fact that you gave it back once you realized that dude was trying to go all in with you don't make you no different, because while he was teeter-tottering with it, you were still leading him on. You're no different. You just fell back once you saw that he was putting a little pressure on the gas. You know what I'm saying? And you wanted to keep, going under the speed limit. But he trying to speed past you. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? I think this is that chameleon thing Red be talking about. Because she's getting on trying to tell a story like she's not the woman that she's talking to or about. And you are indeed just that.
First, no, Cinna, what made you say you liked them, then you stopped liking them? Why'd you like them? And then why did you stop liking them?
That's what I'm saying. I didn't want to get into the meat potatoes. That would be all night. That's what I'm saying. That would be all night. Because it was a whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a whole thing between us. But I'm just saying, to Lovely's point of, if you know you're not going to pursue things with this man, you probably should decline gifts. You probably shouldn't take it. Don't accept money. Don't accept that Cash App. Don't accept those gifts. Like, if you know you're not going to go past that, why would we accept that from you? And I knowingly know. Not only do I know, but I've told you I'm not going to pursue anything past
y'all
what
control
we have.
everything. Like, every time y'all talk, y'all control everything.
This is the second time on this show that you show that you are the Marvel, Captain Marvel, right? First, you were on a ship with the man that you like for 8 months and y'all didn't have sex, right?
This is the same person. This is the same person.
Keep up. Pay attention.
Huh?
So, whoa.
Same person.
Okay, hey.
Same person.
8 months.
You said that was just your friend, though.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
But you just told us.
No, Ali, no, 1 second. Ali, stop.
Listen.
Ali, stop. 8 months. Have you ever kissed him?
I did. I told you guys we had a night out, right? He took me to dinner, and at the end of the night, we shared a kiss.
No, Cinna, you said no, Cinna. You didn't say that. You said y'all were platonic.
Yes, I did. Y'all just
said.
She did say that. And I had a question for her after she said that. But she did say that. But you hear me?
It was platonic. I ask you.
Don't make me. Hold on, Cinna, slow down.
Listen, you just asked me. Hold on. No. Because I don't.
Because she said after the kisses, when she gave the bracelet, when things got weird, and he gave her the bracelet after the kiss. That's what she said. You know what I'm saying? So she did say that.
I want to get into the meeting because you just asked me what made me stop liking him. That night.
No, you never told us you didn't kiss him. No, you never.
She did. She did say that she kissed him.
Never said you kissed him. You said
first. You said he was platonic.
He vet to you. He was somebody that was coming to you to vet. Y'all didn't say y'all were kissing.
I never went into detail. And I also told you I'm not going to go into complete detail. I didn't. I can't go into detail. We will be here all night.
No. You said you told us you kissed him.
No, if we go into detail, we're gonna figure out that no, if we go into detail, we're gonna figure out that she's fucking lying. That's it. But we already figured that shit out. You know what I'm saying? It don't let them talk long enough. They're exposed themselves.
Cinna, you said you told me.
You also asked asked me, hold on, listen. You also asked me at what point did I stop liking him? Like, what changed? That's what you asked me. I'm telling you, what changed? That kiss changed it all for me. It was no longer platonic after that. Like, I'm
So
not dumb. You know what I'm saying?
so
Like,
Cinna,
after that, I didn't want any.
Y'all was together for 8 months. This nigga was paying for shit, taking you out on dates, and you was turned off when he kissed you. It's so, you know what I'm saying? So much different nuance you could fit into that of what could have really been going on, especially if you're a well-seasoned vet with women and shit like that. It's so many different scenarios we could fit into that fucking pocket. To know that you was just playing with this man for 8 months until you found out that he wasn't playing back. You was using him to your convenience as your emotional tampon until your deployment was over. That's what it sounded like to me. You hear me?
Anything else past it being platonic. We shared
His
a
breakfast thing?
moment. No, I just didn't want anything. Like, we got caught up in the moment. You never got
so
caught
you
up in the
like him
moment with
romantically,
somebody?
right?
No, I don't.
No, she
That's
just
why I
wanted
gave
back.
back
No,
the-
no, no. I think, Cinna, what you're saying is that it's like you had a moment where you wanted, I guess, some validation or something. And it happened like, I really don't like this dude kind of thing.
I honestly think, I really think like he wanted the validation because I didn't lean in as much as he did. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's when I realized, like, okay, that was a mistake. I realized that that was a
Dang.
mistake. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I told him, like, I do not want anything past what we have. The bracelet came, I'm thinking he had already bought the bracelet, which is
Remember, she said earlier when she got the bracelet, she was like, "Oh yeah, I got this nigga." And remember, she said that earlier, right? Now she's saying after she got the bracelet, she realized she didn't want nothing past what they had. Too many inconsistencies. They're liars. Even if my assumption is wrong, I am correct with saying that she's lying right now.
why I was confused on why this bracelet was here. Before that kiss, there was nothing romantic. There was nothing romantic. So I don't really know. Yeah, before the kiss, there was nothing romantic.
So
I
why
don't
did you
know
like
why
him?
that's
y'all
so
went on?
hard to.
How long did you like him before you?
How
How
long
long
did
did
I
you like
like
him?
him?
Yeah, how long were y'all liking each other?
I mean, I liked him as a friend,
No,
you
no, no.
Oh
know?
man.
How
When you
many
did it
dates did
again.
y'all go
I
No,
on
no.
before the
Hold
kiss?
on. Hey, homie, hold on real quick. How
None,
long?
none. A gift. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, okay, I've been on dates. I went on dinners and
Right.
stuff,
So
but
why did
I
you go on
wasn't,
dates and dinners with him?
because we were just in a platonic.
She just said they didn't go on any dates, but she started off by saying they went on dates. Literally. They just dated. He took me out here and there, little small stuff, a few dates and stuff, but now she's saying they went on no dates. You can't make this motherfucking shit up, bro. You cannot make this shit up, dog. Backpedaling all the way. She done forgot what she done said earlier, just a few minutes ago. You hear me?
Listen, how long did it take for you to actually like him, and how long did you like him before you stopped liking him?
I mean, we were friends, not the entire 8 months, probably the last 6 months, probably like 6 months.
So you
Two
started
months in,
liking him
two
after
months in, I wouldn't say I liked him as a friend. Like, I don't know, like,
you
when you
changed it
say like,
again.
what do you mean? What do you mean when
What?
you say like?
How did it
Because
build
I'm
Cena,
up?
sitting here.
You don't
Hold
know
on, hold
how
on.
Roxy.
Hold on,
No, hey,
hold on, hold
Roxy.
on.
No, no,
Let me
no,
let
no,
me
hold
let me
on.
help it. Let me help
Roxy,
you.
she
How
said
did it
now
build
she
up?
doesn't like.
No, don't help her. Don't help her tell her lie. Please don't help her tell her lie. She already caught herself up. That's why she's like, well, because she got to make sure that she's as consistent as she thinks she is, as consistent as she thinks she is with her story. You know what I mean? Like, bro, you cannot make this bullshit up, dog. If you let them talk long enough, they will tell on they fucking selves, dog.
Go ahead,
Now she
Ali. I'm
liked the
sorry.
guy as a friend. No, she said she liked the guy and they kissed. You can't be now. What do you
Yes.
mean by like? You kissed the guy, which means you like the guy. You didn't just like him as a friend. So
So
how
they're
you
asking,
knew?
how did it build
I
up to the
didn't.
romantic side, to the kiss? How did we get to
Okay,
that point?
to the kiss. I think that having the night out, right? Holding of the hands, right? That was already crossing the line, right? But
Huh?
I let it happen. Yeah, holding hands. That's crossing. That
No, you
can
said
be
you liked
misinterpreted.
him though. You said you liked
That's
him.
why I'm trying to tell you. It was just caught up in like it was set.
Holding hands is crossing the line, but letting this nigga take you out on dates isn't. As long as it's benefiting you, it's fine, right? Right.
As like a date, and I didn't really. That's why I'm trying to tell you. I didn't really like him. That's why I told him I don't like. Like I
Hey,
don't. I
Rosie,
like.
But again, earlier she said when she got the fucking bracelet, oh yeah, I got this nigga. Oh, I got this nigga. And then she realized, ooh, I need to get his back. But now you didn't really like them. Like, come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
we don't know if
I
y'all
like
ever.
you.
We don't know
to
when
the
y'all like
point-
this.
Hold
We
on,
don't.
hold on.
One
Hold on.
second. One second.
Let
Just
me
one
go
second,
back to
Roxy,
Patty's
please.
point because I liked how he said that. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Patty.
No, I'm just saying, if this was a platonic situation, why did you mention that on the romantic conversation we had 2 hours ago? You said that you were on a
It wasn't
ship.
relevant.
No, one
It
second.
wasn't relevant.
One second, please. You said that for 8 months you were on a ship with a dude and y'all never did nothing, right? We are talking about like this is a friend. We are talking about romantic
Yeah, he was a friend.
we
Yeah,
are
he was
talking
a friend.
but we are talking about romantic relationships. And you
Oh yeah. Earlier, her and Mr. Fantastic was talking about what it was like to be deployed on the ship in the Navy, and she was talking about how everybody on the ship was fucking. All the married people was like some big ass sex cult happening on the ship. What happens out on sea stays out on sea. But she didn't partake in any of it. Now with this story, they had a guy she was friends with, but he had a crush on her, but she liked him and then realized she didn't really like him after he took her too serious and got her a Cartier bracelet. This is the same guy that was on the fucking deployment with her for the 8 months, but they didn't lock in until 2 months after she was deployed, so she had spent 6 months building some type of relationship with this man. And it sounds like once the deployment ended, it's when she wanted to end whatever they had going on. I think they was fucking.
It wasn't romantic. There was nothing romantic about it.
So the thing is, no, there's not the point. No, there's not the point. There's not the point. There was something romantic about it. He liked
there
you.
was nothing romantic about that.
So let's check on it, right? Hey, Cinna, it was nothing romantic about it. Did he like you? Did he want to fuck you? Did he want to have sex with you?
I don't know.
Bitch, what you mean you don't know? What you mean you don't know? What you mean you don't know? Here's a message for all y'all out there. When we come and approach y'all to talk to y'all, the first thing that came to our mind is we wanted to fuck y'all. I ain't never seen a bitch and thought that I wanted to just start a family with her off of first sight. No, I wanted to clap that fat ass. That motherfucker dump it back there, man. I'm trying to see what's down with that, you hear me? That's it. So what you mean you don't know? What you mean, baby? You knew. Y'all get online and y'all getting these conversations, and then when y'all get hit, you heard me, with the major question, y'all literally stand there looking like Dez in a headlight. Literally, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Your ass fucking know. Y'all know everything else when it's just the all women's panel. Y'all not clueless then. But when we got y'all on the ropes, now all of a sudden y'all don't know. It ain't never the women on the panel where it don't correct, you heard me?
Can I help?
Hey, everybody. Roxy, you're going to take us home.
I don't know.
A man entertains you for 8 months on a ship and buys you a Cartier bracelet that is probably hundreds, if not thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
You are telling me, Cinna, you are telling me that you are so oblivious on a place full of men that are horny and want to get at you. You are telling me this man didn't want to be with you. That's what you're saying? Romantic.
The husband there, she can't talk about it. She's 100% lying. She can't tell the real story why that nigga in the fucking room.
Romantically.
I mean, I guess so. I don't see what the point is, though. On my point, like I don't understand what. That's not my problem, though.
No, hey,
that's not my problem.
That's perfect. Hey, that's perfect. This is what Smell the Roses was saying
That's
about
not her
this being
problem.
dangerous, right? This is actually what it is. A man is into a woman, starts to treat her well and spend money on her, and then when somebody asks her, "Hey, it's very clear that this guy likes you. Do you like him back?" Nah, that's not my problem. This is
There
actually the
was no
dangerous.
money. That's the thing. There was no money spent like that
There
until
was
that
time.
bracelet. Hold on,
There
wait.
was
But there was.
energy. 8 months?
Yeah.
There was no money spent like that. Pay attention. Like that.
8
Okay, so
months?
Cinna, hold on, Cinna. The issue
Oh,
is
shit.
there was breadcrumbs. And a lot of times, unfortunately, as women, whether like Ali was saying, we like the validation, whether we're bored, whether like, that's why I said, I like how Fatty said this, because that is true. The right now. He was good enough right now. He was a good conversationalist, probably. There were things that you probably did enjoy about him. But when it actually came down to the taking the next step, going the plunge with him, you were like, nah, I can't do this because I'm not feeling it like that. But I like the other stuff you did. So the moment he made it a little more official, it became a little, and I hate to use this word for lack of a better term, though, it became real. It became real, and it became weird.
Too real. Yep. Yes.
And it was too
very
much, too
so.
fast.
All Rogue doing is giving her a bail off of her lie. That's it. This the sisterhood at work. This the sisterhood at work. She just came in for assistance. Tag, help me out, sis. You know what I'm trying to say. You know what really was happening, but you know I can't say that. Help me out, sis.
That was too much too
so
fast. And that's
you got
where
your-
I agree with you, where do not accept anything if that's not the wagon you willing to ride.
But
No,
but you
no,
gotta-
no, no,
hold
no,
on,
no,
you
no,
gotta-
no, 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 no. We're not going to do
damn.
this.
Oh, man,
No,
Fatty.
we are going to
You
blame
guys
the woman.
have- you
No,
guys have a
sorry.
good night.
This
I
is
have
what.
to
Hey,
go.
no, we're not going to put the onus. We're not. Hey, Cinna, you can reply to me, please. It's the last thing I'm going to
I
say.
will.
We are not going to do this. The advice that you should be giving is don't waste a man energy, time, and whatever for 8 months when you don't like him romantically. You are leading somebody in. You know how many women actually were into me and I was not into them, but because
He want to get up here and tell motherfuckers not to take gifts from men and lead men on and all that shit, but you did the exact same thing, baby. You took away a gift he can't get back, his fucking time. The fuck? The fuck? Yeah, you gave the bracelet back, but that nigga can't get that fucking time he spent with you back. The time you spent leading him on back. You hear me? That nigga can't get that shit back. Now you just spent all this time lying, and we can't get that shit back. Just a fucking criminal.
I was an immature prick that liked the attention. Now all of a sudden I'm kind of like teasing them and breadcrumbing them and doing all these things.
Honestly, look, the setting is you are basically in a prison for 8 months, right? For 6 months of that time, or no, I'm going to say for about 5 months of that time, we did not even see land. So I'm just trying to set the scene. So to not talk.
Yeah, let's set that motherfucking scene. Sounds like fucking jail to me. What happened when you put a bunch of fucking men and a bunch of fucking women in a facility for multiple fucking months? And all they see is each other. Fucking. Lots of fucking.
To anyone or to interact with anyone, whether it's platonic or not, is almost goddamn impossible in that
Sure.
situation.
And you use him as an emotional tampon.
So, well, I was used as a tampon at first because
No, you
Teddy
use him
bear.
as an
that's
emotional
what-
tampon. He liked you.
Teddy
No,
bear,
I-
emotional teddy bear.
emotional teddy bear. Oh, I thought he
Yeah,
said
like a-
emotional tampon.
No. I said that's what I said.
So she trying to act like the dude has some type of emotional issues or maybe an emotional attachment to her, and that's what became repulsive after a while.
You use him as an you were lonely on that close place, and you use this man as an
that's
emotional
what I'm
tampon.
saying, like you're assuming that I was the one that was lonely and I needed the emotional support. That's what you're assuming, but I'm
You
gonna let
both
you
were.
assume that.
You both
Right,
were.
thank you. It
So-
was back and forth. It was
But
a
he
back
liked
and
you.
forth thing.
So
That's
this is
not
why.
I mean,
No,
that's-
he
but
liked
here's the
you.
thing. That's fine. But my point
You said that
is,
was okay.
but my point is, I wasn't willing to go any further than that. So I had no business taking anything.
So you think you special because that's where you drew your line at. You think you better than the rest of all these other stupid hoes out here because that's where you start your standards at? Y'all all got a price tag. When the price tag got too high, that's when you opted out. When the price tag got too high, that's when you opted out. Y'all all got a price tag. When the price tag got too high, that's when you opted out. When he showed you that he was for real, that's when you opted out. But when you just thought, everything was working towards your benefit, it was cool. It's all gravy. You hear me? Now, dude, show you he ready to lock in, and nah. Because you had somebody else back on land that you was already locked in with. Just like everybody else you was talking about previously that was fucking on the ship that was married and everybody was in on it. You was in on it too, and it's cool. You just should have brought it up. Because we figured it out. That's why Rogue had to come in with the bailout for you. You heard me? That's why you kept saying, oh, if I tell a story, I'll be here all night telling a story, because you'll be here all night trying to figure out a way to tell us this shit without making it seem like you was in on it too, getting cracked.
From him of high value like that. I mean, yeah, okay, buy me a cheeseburger, great. A Cartier bracelet is a bit much. I'm gonna give that back.
And this is why this is why most men.
How many cheeseburgers he bought in 6 months, 8 months, however long y'all was Joseph? How many cheeseburgers he bought, baby? That shit add up. You ain't eating one cheeseburger a day, huh?
You just have sex with most women. Because the fact that
I wasn't willing to do that either.
Hold on, I'll let you finish. Y'all, the worst thing about this is y'all don't just do this to men that y'all don't even like. Excuse me, you spent 8 months with. Y'all do this in marriages. These women can spend 8 years with men they don't like, and soon as your feelings are out of it, when it really wasn't in it, you just divorce. So y'all make a case and show us why a lot of men don't get in commitment.
You guys have a good night. I'm sorry, I really got to go. I'm sorry.
Yes, no problem.
Thank you guys for having
me. No problem.
Quit.
See you next time, Cinna. Thank you very much
for
your time.
Quit, dog.
But y'all make the case even more.
Bro, I don't blame her for rage quitting. She dug her grave too deep, and any deeper she would have ruined whatever situation she got going on inside the house. You hear me? You saw that nigga walk out the fucking door. That nigga ain't want to hear that shit. He got tired. He probably knew she was fucking lying. Just listening to her ass, like, he said, fuck, let me get the fuck out of here for this whole piss me off and I drag home screen. You heard me? So fuck, man. I just wanted to run that shit back real fast because I was like, I knew I wasn't tripping listening to this story. I knew I wasn't tripping listening to Shorty, dog. Moon tried to deliver that shit all the way wrong. Like nigga wasn't gonna catch that shit. You heard me? Like I said, and I'm gonna say it again. If you let them talk long enough, though. If you let them speak long enough, they will tell on themselves. You ain't even gotta ask too many questions. Just let them talk. Let them talk. And just remember everything they said. Don't forget it. Just let them talk. Remember it all. And you going to figure out who you dealing with. You going to figure it out. Because they got a mask on. They trying to keep up with the image of or ideology of whoever they are in their head. You ain't trying to do that. So all you got to do is just let it all play out, bro. You hear me? Shout out to Fatty for having me up on the panel. You hear me? Shout out IlkanAli. Shout out Rogue C. You hear me? Shout the 9. You hear me? Y'all know it.
Who spit that toxic shit the best? Turn these hoes to ghosts. Homie ALG, and he does the most.